Okay. Anyway, that was Bioshock Infinite. And let me just say that this, it was actually a pretty hard, Let's Play to do, because not only was it much longer than Metal Gear Solid or the other ones that I've done, but I'm just gonna rant on the saving system in this just for a second. Like, of all the things that impeded on what I needed to do is the save system. And so it was an autosave every time I'd have to start a new chapter or something. Like, every time I'd try to have it continue, I'd have to start from where it last saved, and sometimes that was a very, very long time ahead. Oh jeez, it was just a nightmare working around that system, especially when there was that one update that glitched the entire all these save points, and I literally had to restart the entire game just to get it to work. But other than that, I did actually like doing this game, and I love the original Bioshock. I actually recently bought Bioshock 2 to play it as well. And as for this one, I like it, but it just didn't have that same sense of awe I had when I played the original Bioshock. But other than that, thank you for watching. It's been really, really long Let's Play. I'm gonna just say that this is obviously the longest one I've done, but it also took like half a year to just do. I really wanted to do this by the end of the year too, so I'm glad that I got that done, although that's not really much of an accomplishment, but that's what I'm glad I did. And also, what I was saying about the ending is that even though, yes, once you can wrap your mind around the alternate dimensions and that there's millions and millions of dimensions, in Mathematosis, he made a video on Bioshock Infinite. If you haven't seen it, just look him up. But he mentioned something that I agree with, that even if they kill Booker in one dimension and say they drown him before he becomes Comstock, like she said, there's millions of other dimensions where he didn't have to be drowned, and then you get this whole thing where Comstock, the two dimensions of Booker DeWitt that didn't take the baptism went into another dimension, and then the Booker DeWitt that did take the baptism went into another dimension, and then they kind of meet somewhere. How does that work? I mean, honestly, I did not get that. Although I have to give credit to a lot of the voice actors, especially, God, I forgot his name. Shit. Booker DeWitt. Troy Baker, yeah. Troy Baker did a really, really good job. Oh, and Steve Blum was here too, like I mentioned. Lorenthal. Yeah, I think he did one of the cops. Anyway, I was really, really surprised by how good Troy Baker can do some of his characters. Even though nowadays he kind of sounds like he's kind of like the Steve Blum of the past few years. He's still a pretty good voice actor, and especially Elizabeth's voice actor, which I was kind of disappointed when I heard that originally she was gonna stop doing video game voice acting and just go into something else. I forget what she said. Like, she was gonna quit acting and do something else. And then she decided, once the DLC came out, that, hey, I'll continue voice acting. But, like I was saying earlier, thank you everyone who watched this. Thank you for everyone who's been able to bear with my schedule of college and all sorts of other things just for this. And like I said, even though I don't think this game is as good as Bioshock, it's still a pretty good game. Just not nearly as good as the original. And I just feel that I'm just trying to think about things. Oh yeah, I'm actually going to do a top 10 soon. Hopefully before the end of the year. Yeah, that'll be an accomplishment. But I've been busy with college, and after the 13th, it's my semester break, and God, it's been so busy. Actually, last night I was literally doing an English essay up until 5 in the fucking morning to just to get all the tweaks and everything I wanted to get. And that really got me tired in the morning. And I had to go to work and stuff like that. So between work, college, and this, obviously I'm gonna have work in college first and then this second, but I really do want to continue this channel and do what I can. And honestly, I don't care if I don't get any money from this, or if I don't make money off this or monetize my videos, because I'm not that type of person. I have a job, so that's more important to me than this as of right now. But I still think this is important. I still like my subscribers. I still feel that this channel is important to me. That I want to express myself and create videos. I love doing this. Oh, cool, there's some guy from 38 Studios here. My shoes hurt. But anyway, another thing is that Ken Levine, there's been some things on the internet where he's become more of a, I don't know. He's said in the past that he believes that linearity or alternate paths in video games aren't really that important and stuff like that. And I can agree with him on some things. And others, not really. There's German in there. Yeah, that's really all I wanted to talk about. So thank you for sticking with me through this whole thing, and I promise I'll be putting out more content as I go along. It's my own design. It's my own remorse. Help me to decide. Help me make the most of freedom and of pleasure. So, yeah, enjoy the credits. Why the walls come tumbling down? They do, I'll be right behind you. So glad we've almost made it. So sad they had to hate it. Everybody wants to rule the world. I can stand this indecision, married with a lack of vision. Everybody wants to rule. Say that you never needed one headline, why believe it? Everybody wants to rule the world.
This is fine. It's that one line I don't.
Yeah.
Well, he'll figure it out.
That's what I'm saying. Went back home, Lord. My home was lonesome. Yeah. Went back home,
Lord. My home was lonesome. All my brothers, sisters cried. What a home. See, but then now it's too short. Now it's one too short.
Yeah.
Because then it goes, what a home. So here, we'll play it one more time. Went back home, Lord. My home was lonesome. All my brothers, sisters cried. What a home so sad and lonely. And then it's missing the next line. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is the second, that's the third, that's the fourth, but then. And I don't think that's supposed to say lonely.
Probably lonely.
Sad.
We're just missing one.
We'll get the
There's
actual.
nothing else.
Can we run it through this video lyrics? There are loved ones in the glory whose dear forms you often miss. When you close your earthly story, will you join them in their bliss? Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. In the joyous days of childhood, oft they told of wondrous love, pointed to the dying Savior. Now they dwell with Him above. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. You remember songs of heaven which you sang with childish voice. Do you love the hymns they taught you, or are songs of earth your choice? Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. You can picture happy gatherings around the fireside long ago, and you think of tearful partings when they left you here below. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. One by one their seats were empty. One by one they went away. Now the family is parted. Will it be complete one day? That's it. Do you think that this one should be like slowed down a little bit since it's the last verse?
You can do that. Sounds pretty
Otherwise,
cool,
there's
though.
like, well, otherwise there's just like an abrupt ending, right?
All right. Well, what I want to do. You guys are really, really, really good. What I want to do
Well,
is
Make it worse.
I want to take the tempo down a little bit if we can, and sort of start by finding like Booker. If you could just be sort of like picking away at the beginning first, and then sort of start to play the song, and maybe then you guys kind of find the tempo together a little bit. I want it to feel you guys are so excellent and professional.
Yeah, no, it won't be like that. Okay.
I want to make it sound like it's not like, you know,
Sure.
Sheryl Crow and
Right.
Eric Clapton in a session. So
He gets Eric Clapton, I get Sheryl Crow.
Who do you want, Job?
Right. Yeah.
Uh,
Joplin.
Ex-Tina?
Britney
CeeLo.
Spears and Seal.
Anna. Anna?